Hello, Leo. How are you doing, Leo? I'm so excited for this message, okay? This looks so amazing already. I don't even know what to say. I just want to clear the energy really quick, okay? Okay, so I have your coffee cup right here. I'm going to pull tarot and oracle, and I have the messages I saw in your coffee. Yikes. Whoa. This is so magical and so special. If you're feeling disappointed right now, if you have been feeling disappointed, other people are disappointing you, where you're at right now could be disappointing. You're coming out of a place of this disappointment here. Maybe you don't know that yet, or maybe you're kind of like feeling that it's going to happen and it's not showing up well. That's because it is happening. So there's something here about, there's something more magical happening that's even more important than anything else. And things are changing rapidly. And the picture you had in your mind of your life, you keep kind of reevaluating it, and it's getting better and better. But you could maybe feel in a way that nothing is actually changing at all, but so much actually is. And this is because what you're drawing to you, there's like frames of things that you're going through that you're changing because you're upping it. You were making something a ceiling, and now you're making it a floor, and then another one, and then another one. And Spirit is like, yes, yes, keep going. Um, because it's actually not going to take as long as you think. Because it's like what you're kind of manifesting, there's so much more that you're actually meant to, destined to have. And it's kind of like if Spirit comes to you and gives you this manifestation, you're going to just kind of settle there, and Spirit wants you to know you're not meant to, you're meant for more. So it's kind of like Spirit needs you to see this so that it can happen, so that it can come in, you know? This is very interesting. Very interesting. So, I saw like headless people, and a headless person, this is what I'm getting here, this energy. It's like people who have just lost their minds, people who are not thinking clearly, completely lost, not showing their true face, their true self, but it's like you can see it now in their actions, but the way they're trying to hide it, it's very evident. They're trying to hide their real face. What people really think, when it comes down to it, when it boils down to it, there are people that are going to go with the headlessness, instead of showing their face and standing for something. It's kind of like, well, there's a lot of people here that are headless, so I should just be headless too, and that will be better for me, but they're kind of trying to play it off like they're not, and you can see this here. You can see this very, very clearly. It's like in other cultures, yes. Okay, so I don't know like where or whatever, but it's just like when I have traveled, it's just like you could see this in other places of the world. Um, I mean, people could see this in America, I'm in America, but for me, I really notice this in other places of the world. People, they put their name on something that they're doing. They have a business, they're selling you something, they paint, they, bake something, and this is like a family recipe. This is something that, there's honor that they put into what it is that they're doing, and they put their name to it because they value, and they're going to do, the best that they can do. They're going to do it the old school method way, even though it takes 8 hours longer, to make the dough or whatever. Because it just tastes in a way that, yeah, they could just buy the dough. They could just freeze it, but it's not fresh. There is like an honor that is put to things. And that can be a lot of places in the world. I just happen to notice it when I travel. So, and that's the thing here, is you're one of those people. And there's people that don't. They're trying to kind of get one over. And there's reasons for that. Everybody's on their journey. This is not about judging, but this is just like there is something here that's not fitting here. And that's a very good omen. Very good omen. And what is about to happen is going to be very shocking to you. It's going to be very shocking to other people. Because what's happening is I saw like kings bowing to you. I saw queens bowing to you. I saw deities bowing to you. I saw, phoenix and angels and a ferocious beast holding a butterfly. This is what Abraham Hicks talks about. She talks about how people could be so terrible to everyone, but to you, they will be nice because you have made your vibration. You held your vibration so high in such a way that they must do this. I have talked about this before. There was like a teacher in middle school and, the kids were freaking crazy at my school, okay? So kids would just like get crazy. They would throw desks. They would like throw their chairs. They would, scream and, nobody would listen in the class and they would get up in the teacher's face, and there was, a girl that was like this, she would do this, right? She had no control over her anger. She was just like, I'm angry. That's it. I'm going to fight anyone who like looks at me weird, and she didn't care, and we had this teacher and he was from India and he was older and he was so calm and you just felt so calm in his presence. And people didn't really act up in his class. And when they did, it was like, did that just happen? Because like immediately they kind of would try to get like something out of him and he would just kind of blankly, calmly, kind of stare there. And then just kind of like ask a question, the right question. He just knew, he was so in alignment, right? And, this girl that I was saying, she's so very, very, couldn't control her anger, very, violent and everything. She wasn't. And she said, I really like him. I really like that teacher. And I was like, oh yeah, I know why. Because, she wants to be balanced, right? And kids, they don't know how to balance themselves. So it's like, that's what you're looking for. That's what you're searching for. So it's like you represent that. You have that about you already now. And this is the thing where this is happening because you first would bow to everyone, right? Jesus was out here washing people's feet, and healing everyone, no matter who came before them, so this is what this is kind of like talking about. Yeah, and the beast holding the butterfly. Even the most ferocious beasts, you tame them here. And Snow White and the Huntsman, talks about that as well. There's this troll and he's like trying to kill everyone and he's like crazy and she just looks at him and he calms. And he kind of smiles a little bit and he lets them pass through. So there is something here about your power is different. And you are bowing to people even when you didn't know you had this power within you, and even when that power was not recognized, it was actually being stepped on, it was actually being, put down and all of this kind of stuff. But now you're going to see the flip of this. And there's people that are going to try to come around and get the benefit of this. I see you sitting and meditating here. There's all kinds of spiritual beings around you. All kinds of spiritual beings. Here is a phoenix here. Wow, this is very magical. This is very magical. It's like a phoenix here that's like transforming into an angel. And this angel is like whispering a message to you. And you could be standing here and there is something here that you're going to say. There's something here that you're going to write, that you're going to create, that you're going to do. There's a stand that you're going to take. You're putting your face to something. And a sea of people that, they're hiding their face. You're going to be the one to say, no, it's me. I'm going to say, I'm going to show you. You know what I mean? There's something here to that. It's giving me that kind of energy. Yeah, and there's angels all around your cup. Okay, we're going to see about this. So, there may be a time where you have spirits. You have spirits and that's it. What matters to everybody else, it doesn't matter to you. What used to matter to you, it doesn't matter to you anymore. And what you're about to get is this explosion of things. These explosions of material things. But it's almost like just before this happens, there's disappointment, but there is also this excitement and this connectedness and this oneness that is happening. And there is this, I don't care about material things. I don't care about this. I don't care. It's not, I don't care, I would say, but it's just some things that used to matter so much, it doesn't matter anymore. There's something here to that. And it's like you're about to have all of these material things, and you don't even care about these material things. It's like that, someone who, isn't that a show? Like somebody who wins the lottery, but they still live in the same house as before. They still have the same beat up old hat. They still, it's like that's this kind of energy here that you have. Is that my name is Earl? But he's like making up stuff for people. Like Phoenix. Wow. I'm telling you, there is Phoenix energy here. And you have Spy. So you can feel like there's a lot of eyes on you and people are seeing because you're breaking chains. So a gifted child, okay? So this could have started when you were very young, but there's people that are watching here and they're watching that you're showing your face, right? And they're kind of watching and they're seeing that it's not paying off right now, okay? It's not being paid off right now. But you're answering the call, but everybody is looking at you like, nobody believes you. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like like it looks like you taking a stand was a bad idea. That you're kind of like being labeled as crazy for it, or that you're being ostracized for it, or that you're not going to get any of the things that you want for it, any of the things that you desire, and people are watching. It's like that kind of an energy, but the power of the truth. So it's like God is letting them think that they're gloating, that they're winning. But they have no idea what's about to happen for you here. And this can have to do with some kind of art. There's something here that it's like you could really love to create. And there is a beautiful way that you see the world. And there is a beautiful way that you express the truth, that you create with the truth. You have tribal wisdom here. And this is the energy of miracles now. I'm going to tell you this right now. You have shaman here too. Okay. People should audition to be in your life. That's there too. Okay. I love this one right here. This is ever after. Okay. But this is like a famous quote. I don't know who says this, but it's like a, tale that they tell. It says, a bird may love a fish, signore, but where will they live? And then Signore da Vinci in Ever After says, then I shall have to make you wings. There's something here where people think, oh, you're crazy. You couldn't possibly love a bird. And you love a bird, and then what do you know? Everybody's laughing at you. You're like, look, no, the bird and me are in love. This is going to work. And then the bird, there's no bird. And people could be laughing, And there's people that are coming with their spear and they're trying to hunt you because you're at the surface of the water. You know what I'm saying? There could be all of these things that are going on, but this is about to shift because there's about to be these golden wings that you have, like the phoenix, and you're about to emerge. And this bird, is a phoenix as well. And then all of these people that are looking and they're watching and they think that you're losing. You have no idea how much you're about to be winning. How much you're about to be winning. It's like God is about to show everybody the power of the truth in your life where it hasn't been. It hasn't been that way. Yeah. Wow. Okay. You, You have the bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Okay, you have the lightning, control your anger, you will be sorry, and the cane, pay attention to your health. So, this is really interesting. Really, really interesting now. Because you have the bouquet and you have the butterfly. Okay, well. So, there could be a lot of situations that are triggering. A lot of situations that just keep triggering you. And different physical ailments that you're having to really deal with here. There could be a person who the way they're behaving, it's very unhealthy. There's a lot of people that they have repressed anger, and the way they're behaving is unhealthy. They have health problems. They have problems, and when you are around these people, you can feel their ailments. You can feel their emotions, and you can feel physically in your body how they're feeling as a result. This is because you're a shaman. Shaman came out on here too. Yeah, tribal wisdom and shaman. So this is something is happening here. This is the bridge between, the divine and this physical plane, and you are the bridge. So it's like when people are coming to you, and you're seeing people in this life, they're going to tell you things. They could be just telling you things that it's true. That's because you're the power of the truth. So when you have this power, you're just going to naturally know what to do, know what to say. It's in your aura. People just tell you the truth. And you can feel the way people feel. You'll feel anxiety if they feel anxiety. You'll feel, your stomach bothering you. And they will tell you about how they feel guilty that they didn't say this to one of their parents before they passed away or something. And this is what is causing this in their gut, right? So there is something here where there's things happening and you are starting to put together this call that you're answering, and you had these gifts as a child and you didn't know what to do with them, right? And that was fine. That was supposed to be that way. There's something here that it's like you're figuring out how to harness this energy. And there is people that are watching you. There's entities that is watching you. There's beings that are watching you. And some are watching over you and protecting you. And those are more and more powerful than the ones who are trying to harm you and trying to stop this. And those people, those entities are, they're around these headless people. And you're seeing who they are now. So there is this removing these spies from your life, removing these headless people from your life here is taking away this anger, is taking away these health issues that are not yours to begin with. It's very interesting. You have the butterfly, a change for the better, yes. And you have a bouquet, compliments from an admirer. This is another energy. It's like somebody else, has their eye on you. You have nest here and hammock. Look at this. Lion, time to act. Okay. So an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And the hammock is taking a vacation physically or mentally. And then time to act is the lion. Look at this rainbow. Beautiful things are coming here. Beautiful. The most difficult part is over. There's going to be security. There is going to be the ability to rest and to enjoy. And then there is going to be new challenges that you're going to be excited to act on. And this is something that you could already be planning this. You're already planning this, and this is the call within you. And you're realizing the call is a lot bigger than what you had thought it was before. And that it's so important for you to take care of your body and release energy that is not really your own, because this was what was, it wasn't delaying anything. Everything's happening when it's supposed to. It feels like it's being delayed because of these things, because once you clear this up and figure this out, things are going to start to move here. But it was lessons. It was there. It was a part of your journey. It was supposed to be there for a reason. So buffalo and the starfish. Wow. Wow. So the buffalo, you know, that's really what this is kind of talking about here. The buffalo knows that if the buffalo goes through the storm is just going to continue to chase this buffalo. So it might as well go through the storm. And if he goes through the storm, guess what's going to happen? Yeah, it's going to be really hard, but it's going to get it over with faster. And either way, the storm is going to come. And has to do with answering the call, because when you're a shaman, when you are someone who is breaking chains, when you represent the power of the truth, when you're an artist, you know, all of these things, it's like there is a certain amount of darkness that you have to go through, that you came here to alchemize into something else. But it's like you always have a piece of that darkness within you. And this is how you understand the darkness, and this is how you can differentiate, you know, what it is and how to release it, right? Yeah, it's kind of like in Catch Me If You Can, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio, he is the best one to, you know, catch all of these con artists, because even though he's like a real rehabilitated con artist, he doesn't do that anymore. He understands it. He understands that. So there is something here to this, that everything was for a particular reason. And this reason is actually something really beautiful. And this is something really proud for you to be really proud of. Like you telling your story, this is something for you to be proud of. Just like people who are, you know, making pizza from scratch, that, you know, it was their great grandmother's recipe, you know, the whole thing. This is something here that is for you to be very, very proud of. And this is why we have the lightning strike here. Lightning strike here. And a lot of shaman get struck by lightning. That's a thing that happens, you know. Oh yeah. And this is really reminding me of Hercules as well, because like Hercules, you know, in the Disney movie Hercules, he's very clumsy. He's like knocking over columns. Everybody hates him. They're like, this guy, he's a god. You're right. You know what I mean? You can't be a prophet in your hometown. So there's a way you have to go out on your own. And then there is this darkness that you have to face. And that's the thing is, you know, Hercules had to do so many things just to be who he is, who he was all along. And that's kind of like what this is really saying here. And the starfish is healing. Magnificent healing ability. You know, they can regenerate limbs. So there's something really magical here. And you know, the starfish on the beach, all of these starfish washed up on the beach, and you're throwing them back because they're gonna die. They can't get back out into the water. And somebody walking by says, you know, hey, why are you doing that? You can't save them all, so what's the point? And it's like, hey, this starfish I can save. It matters to this one, you know, so I'm gonna throw this one back. Like doing what it is that you can. And there is this energy of understanding what it's like to be that starfish left on the beach to die. You know. So there is a darkness, there is a storm that you have gone through. And it's like very interesting because, you know, you have the lightning here. Okay. You know, your anger could be telling you something that, you know, you're meant to heal something here. Oh, yeah. And emotions are telling you something, a tell of something. And something you're running from, you're actually going to face it. And when you face it, you know, the power that you have is undeniable. And that's what's happening here, you know, because this is talking about your health, and the starfish can regenerate limbs. So there's something here about facing it, because that's, you know, having the face. Really. Jeez-o. Let's see if there's anything else. I really like this. Oh my gosh, I like this so much. So the starfish, and this could be another thing where people really want your energy. Really, really want your energy. The starfish is like 100% intuitive. The starfish goes with the flow of life, with the flow, the current of the ocean. Because anyone can just pick up the starfish and then there you go. What can the starfish do, right? So this is the thing, is 100% following your intuition is like very imperative, you know, is so very, very imperative. And for people in your life, people that are going to come into your life, you need people that are not going to be needy, not people who are going to, take from you, and not who are going to be living off of you, right? Mice can like live in your house. They can be living off of you. They hoard things, right? They keep things and they like hide things. So you don't need that kind of energy, but at the same time, there is this transformational process, because mice, they are the helpers as well. They helped Cinderella make her dress, So this is the thing, is you can give a little bit to people, and then you can observe and see how they respond. And you can tell if you can trust this person or if you cannot, right? Because the mice and Cinderella, they became her friends, And so there is this misfit energy of spirit, and God is going to bring you these misfit souls. And there's misfit souls that you can try to help, right? That you can give to, but there is a certain amount of time to where it's like a probation period. And then it's like, okay, if they're not changing, they're out of your life. And you could maybe feel like, why do I keep letting these kinds of people into my life? This is a part of what you came here to do. There's certain people that they get a trial, and it's like up to them, right? Yeah. Are they going to steal from you? Are they going to something little? They're gonna, it's their turn definitely to buy coffee, and they don't do it. You know what I'm saying? There's like little things like that where they try to get one over on you. I had somebody like this before, where it was like, they would always offer to pay when it was like something significantly cheaper, like $1 or $2. So then when it was my turn to buy them like something, it was going to be $12. You know what I mean? So it like looked like they were so generous, but they really weren't at all, and it was like more than once, So there's something here about this, because forming friendships and with people who, they're going to be there with you. This is something that you're going to have, and it's like you're going to have some kind of help here. It's kind of like this beautiful energy, but there can definitely be people who are not going to be this way. And whatever it is, it's on them. It's not on you, and it's not about judgment. It's just about, okay, is this person going to be in my life or not? Are they going to change for the better or not? So, golden egg, wow. This is what I'm saying. And look at the nest here. Wow. Emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. There's something really amazing that you're going to be given. And what's so amazing is there's so many different things. A nest represents a home. It represents being able to prepare for something that you really want. It represents having those people that you can rely on, and it also represents this like golden opportunity. It represents you finding something that is worthy of you, that gives to you, that it's a beautiful gift here. This could be something that a person gives to you, compliments from an admirer. This could be something that leads to a beautiful vacation. This could be something that leads to you, answering your call in a big way. But there are things here, it's like very important that this gift that is being given to you, because I really feel like this is some kind of a gift or something, that this is going to be used for you to heal, take care of yourself, or put towards stability and taking actions towards your passions and towards yourself. And it feels like that's what you're doing. It feels like that's what you're, wanting to do as well. So let's see this compliments from an admirer, right? And this is so interesting because you had the phoenix, and I said this other person is a phoenix too. And you have the nest here and a golden egg. Like a phoenix would have a golden egg, right? So there's really a great foundation. There's really a great home here. And this can be for love. This could be for a business. This could be for like a passion of yours. And this could just be a place where you fit in, where you feel like you're at home, where you have friends, where you have people you can rely on. You know, it's like, would you stay up with Cinderella all night long and make her dress even though she's like out doing other things or whatever? She has to work or whatever. Look at this. Could be a Leo. Yes, you would. And so you deserve to have people that would do that same back for you. You know what I mean? The lion. This could really be a Leo. Look at the butterfly. I can't believe this. So this person is matching your energy. Okay, we have the tiger. Yeah. This person is matching your energy. Emotional maturity. That's what this is really talking about. It's talking about emotional maturity and somebody who's really balanced. Look, you have the stingray here. And this could be happening during the year of the dragon, which is now until what? When does it change? March. So this person matches your energy. Wow. Could be another Leo. Doesn't have to be, but this is someone very noble. And here's the thing. The Lion card, time to act. So this person is going to come towards you. Or this could be when you're moving towards something, you have an impulse. You have something that, you know, there is a call and you're answering this call. And this is when you're meeting this person. This is when you're face to face with this person. Wow. I didn't even, and the eggs. So they're the dreams that they have for their life, you know, your dreams that you have, the dreams that they're in alignment. The changes that you have gone through, the transformation that you have gone through, they have also gone through changes and transformation. You know, the honor that you take in who you are and in all that you do, this person matches your energy in that. How amazing is this? Okay. The power of the truth. You have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So there is some clarity that you're going to get on your life's purpose. And it could come any day. This is something that you were really thinking it was going to be this. You were really picturing it was going to be this. And now it is so clear that it's going to be this. And it has been this the entire time. Look at all these butterflies on her crown. So there's a lot of transformation that you have done. And this is you holding your boundaries to this transformation. Because there's a lot of people that don't deserve to be in your life. There's a lot of things that your presence, they don't deserve to have your presence. Let's just say that. You know? Pretty much everything. And there was a way that you could maybe be tolerating this so you don't have to leave. So you don't have to start over again because maybe your life has been nothing but starting over with zero support. You know? And there's something here that you're getting really clear on, that you're really feeling like this is who I am. This is what I'm meant to do. And this whole world is out there for me. What am I doing? Wasting my time with, I heard sewer rats. And I don't even want to say that. That's so like, but it's not even, it's just like spirit is saying like people are choosing things that is so low vibrational. And you're just so past it. You're so far past it here. And you are being strict with this. There is like something here where there is a monumental change. in your vibration and everything that you do in your life. There is this new strictness to where it's like it's like either people are in alignment or they're not. There is nothing else. Right? And you're going to be in alignment. And if other people are not in alignment, well, it's their choice. This gift of life is their choice, how they're going to spend it, right? But you're not going to lower yourself. You're not going to be in these chains, even if it means you're going to be walking alone, you know, even if it means you're going to have to walk through this storm, even if, you know, even if everything, right? There's something here about it. And that's very normal because there is a time where we set boundaries, but it's new. So we're not exactly following it yet. You know, it takes some time to say, okay, I set this boundary. I'm actually going to follow it. You know, I'm actually going to make these changes. And that's when this is coming. That's when this love is just going to kind of like show up. And it's not really something that I feel like you're going to know, you know. It's kind of like, you know, people who like get plastic surgery, you know, they see themselves every day so they don't know. Well, maybe that's not the most positive example. Somebody who's like, you know, working out and they really change their lifestyle and this is what they do. You know, they don't notice that they lost weight because they changed their lifestyle. You know, they see themselves every single day. That's not even really a good example, but you know what I'm saying. There's something here about this where you're kind of going to be like, oh, yeah, I guess I did transform. Yeah, you could feel it, but it's like, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. It's like maybe you don't see it, but it's here. It's here. It's kind of, you know, this dimensional thing with the Five of Wands here. It's like you've been battling going back through the different dimensions here. And it's like you're finally starting to see that you're planting your home here. You know, in this fifth dimension. You're like bringing something here. Okay? And this is something that you've been hoping and praying for. You're doing this during this Capricorn season. During this Capricorn season, there is something here that there is a boldness here. And this is the thing. It's just like different dimensions. You're bringing it together. You're making it happen here. There is this determination to be in alignment. Right. Look at this lion again. And then here we are with the Six of Wands. So there is this way that you're going to be seen for, you know, the chains that you've broken. But it's almost like you broke the chains and then it's like things got worse for you. So everybody is like, shouldn't have broke those chains. You should have stayed and just pretended, you know, paint them sparkly pink or something and pretend it's cute. It's like, no. No. Yeah, it took a lot longer maybe, but you actually got genuine blessings. You actually got, you know, the truth. You actually got real glory. You actually have real alignment, you know, real lasting changes in your life. It's like somebody who got married a long time ago and they got a house and they got all these things, but it's like, oh, their house is falling apart. Their marriage is a disaster, you know, but it's like, it looks perfect, you know? And this is not to say anything. Everyone's on their own journey, but they're putting the finger at you like, come on, join the matrix. And you won't. And this is because there's so much more destined for you. And you choosing this, you choosing yourself, you choosing God, right? You choosing the light within you, all of these blessings that are coming, wow. There's something really amazing happening here. There is a person for you. There is a life for you that is way beyond what you ever thought. What you ever thought. And this is giving hope to people that, you know, maybe they decided to kind of settle here. Or they decided to not really heal, you know. Well, it doesn't really matter if you're on day one of this journey or whatever. It's like if you're going to do it, you're going to do it and it matters. Okay, this is what I have for you. What a powerful reading. I just love this so much. Okay, thank you so much, Leo. I hope this resonates for you. If it does, please like and subscribe. Okay, I love you so much. If you want a personal reading, it's in the description box. I have an ebook about manifesting love if you're interested, and I have a book about the law of attraction and just our connection to nature. And really, it's just meant to raise your vibration. And I have a book that is about girls and women being generational curse breakers and connecting to the divine feminine. Okay, so